Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel, Rico's Paradigm Global. My name is Rico, and today I want to talk about what makes the Philippines roads more dangerous than most places in the world, and why you must be extra careful when driving your motorcycle on the road. Compared to other countries, the Philippines has a higher risk of accidents due to major road safety issues, particularly among motorcycle riders. It is critical that expats recognize the risk and take precautions to protect themselves. Many expats regard motorcycles as a useful mode of transportation because they are inexpensive, easy to manage in traffic, and can travel to remote regions. Many individuals believe that riding a motorcycle is a thrilling and practical way to explore the islands. However, the appeal of two-wheel freedom has significant risk. Motorcycles accidents are common in the Philippines, and expats are especially vulnerable because they are often unfamiliar with local road conditions, traffic laws, and riding habits. Motorcycles are crucial modes of transportation in the Philippines, particularly in congested cities and rural provinces. They provide accessibility, affordability, and mobility in areas with limited public transportation options and busy roads. Many Filipinos consider them vital because they can be used as delivery vehicles, personal mobility, and public transportation, such as tricycles, habal. However, the high injury rates are primarily due to their widespread use. Motorcycles are far less expensive to acquire and maintain than vehicles. Thus, a wider range of people, including those with low incomes, may afford them. Motorcycle ownership has skyrocketed as a result of its affordability and easy financing options, frequently outpacing the growth of road infrastructure. Many Filipinos rely on motorcycles for both income and transportation. They work in deliveries, public transportation, such as tricycles, habal, and other revenue generated jobs. Because of their economic reliance, many people travel for long periods of time, increasing their risk of injury. Traffic bottlenecks are a common problem in major cities such as Manila. Motorcycles are a popular choice for commuters trying to save time since they give a means of navigating traffic congestion. However, this typically involves swerving through traffic, which is an extremely unsafe maneuver. Many areas, particularly rural regions, have limited or poor public transportation options. Motorcycles address this gap by providing folks with the connectivity they require to access jobs, healthcare, education, and other essential services. The reliance on motorcycles exacerbates safety concerns, even in the lack of adequate road infrastructure. Motorcycle safety in the Philippines is heavily influenced by the condition and maintenance of the Philippines' roads. Riders encounter risks due to a variety of infrastructural issues. Many roads, particularly those in rural areas, are poorly maintained with cracks, potholes, uneven surfaces, and insufficient illumination. Because motorcycle riders are more prone to lose control over uneven terrain, these conditions pose significant risk. The majority of Philippine cities lack or have poorly designed motorcycle lanes. As a result, motorcycles must share lanes with heavier vehicles, increasing the risk of a crash. In addition to causing chaotic traffic flow, the lack of specific spots makes it difficult for riders to travel safely. Signs and road markers must be easily observable in order to guide traffic and prevent accidents. But often, signage is inadequate, ambiguous, or poorly maintained. When there is unclear information, it is hard for motorcyclists to anticipate dangers and make informed decisions. Motorcyclists usually put too much weight on their bikes by carrying multiple passengers or bulky items. This method reduces the motorcycle's stability and maneuverability, which increases the risk of accidents. Illegal modifications, such as adding more seats or altering the exhaust systems, can potentially affect a motorcycle's performance and safety. Motorcycle riders and pedestrians are at risk when they are on safe pedestrian crossings, sidewalks, and insufficient lighting. Because they regularly have to navigate traffic, pedestrians are more likely to be involved in motorcycle accidents. Human mistakes is a major cause of traffic accidents all around the world, and the Philippines is no different. In the Philippines, driving while inebriated or under the influence of narcotics, speeding, and inattentive driving are key contributors to traffic accidents. The majority of these cases are the consequence of human error. Despite existing legislation, these behaviors are exacerbated by a lack of enforcement, which fosters an environment of impunity among drivers. The low penalty for traffic infractions do not discourage unsafe driving behavior. Furthermore, a significant number of traffic fatalities involve drivers and passengers who do not wear safety equipment such as helmets. A lot of driving behavior issues contribute to the risks that motorcycle riders face. For example, many Filipino motorcycle riders lack the proper training and license. This suggests that they may not be fully aware about safe riding tactics, traffic laws, or how to operate their motorcycles under various road conditions. One aspect contributing to the problem is the often insufficient enforcement of license requirements. Traffic regulations are widely disregarded, including speeding, running red lights, and passing on blind corners. This irresponsible behavior endangers all road users, but motorcycle riders are more vulnerable since they are more likely to crash. The issue of distracted driving, which includes using cell phones while driving, is growing more common. This increases the risk of accidents by diverting the rider's attention away from the road. Although it is a serious crime, driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol is nonetheless a problem in the Philippines. Driving when inebriated decreases judgment and response time, increasing the risk of collision. Defensive driving skills are critical for detecting and responding to road hazards, but many motorcyclists lack them. This includes abilities such as emergency braking, hazard perception, and proper lane location. In the Philippines, the issue of motorcycle safety is linked to broader socioeconomic factors. People in poverty regularly utilize motorcycles as their primary mode of transportation, even if they lack the finances for proper maintenance or training. A lack of understanding about traffic laws and road safety can also be caused by a lack of educational opportunities. Increased traffic congestion and competition for road space are the outcome of the enormous strain that rapid urbanization and population increase have put on the existing infrastructure. All road users, but especially motorcycle riders, find this to be a tough situation. Certain drivers' impunity culture is worsened by slack and unequal enforcement of traffic laws. This lackadaisical policing encourages reckless behavior and undermines efforts to improve road safety. Government financing for road safety initiatives, such as public awareness campaigns, road improvements, and driver education, is frequently limited. This makes it more difficult to address the issue in its entirety. Efforts to improve motorcycle safety in the Philippines are impeded by a variety of institutional and regulatory concerns. For example, the division of responsibilities for road safety across several government agencies can lead to a lack of accountability and cooperation. As a result, implementing comprehensive and successful road safety efforts presents a challenge. Efforts to enforce traffic laws and implement road safety measures may be impeded by corruption and inefficiency in government departments. For some drivers, this may lead to a sense of impunity and a loss of faith in the system. The increased number of motorcycles on the road raises specific difficulties that certain old traffic laws and regulations do not adequately address. To reflect modern realities, it is vital to analyze and update existing regulations. The development of evidence based road safety solutions necessitates extensive data on motorcycle accidents and the factors that cause them. However, there is frequently a scarcity of data collection and analysis, making it difficult to completely understand the problem and develop practical solutions. The Philippines' high frequency of motorcycle accidents has a significant impact on individuals, families, and communities. These accidents frequently result in fatalities and severe injuries, including head trauma, spinal cord damage, and limb amputations. For victims and their families, these injuries can have long term financial, emotional, and physical consequences. Motorcycle accidents have a significant financial impact on individuals, family, and the healthcare system. Many families are thrown into poverty due to the exorbitant expenditures of medical care, missed wages, and rehabilitation. Motorcycle accidents can have a tremendous social impact, including pain in the community, family disruption, and the death of loved ones. The loss of productive individuals in society has far reaching economic consequences. A diversified strategy involving numerous stakeholders is required to address the difficult issue of motorcycle safety in the Philippines. Investing in well maintained roads, motorcycle only lanes, adequate signage, and pedestrian infrastructure is critical to create a safe environment for all road users. Stricter licensing requirements and the introduction of thorough motorcycle rider training programs can ensure that motorcyclists possess the skills and the knowledge required to ride their bikes safely. Riding a motorcycle in the Philippines is dangerous due to the high accident rate, poor road conditions, and inconsistent law enforcement. Being aware of the risk and taking precautions can significantly reduce their chances of being involved in an accident. Prioritizing safety through proper training, the use of high quality equipment, and adhering to traffic laws are all required for a safer riding experience in the Philippines. Despite their ease of freedom, Motorcycles represent significant risk due to poor road conditions, reckless driving, and a high accident rate. To limit the hazards connected with riding a motorcycle in the Philippines, exercise extreme cautions, use protective gear, and follow traffic laws. All right, guys, that is all for today's show. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good day.